Hey guys, this is Alison from Allycat Creations. How are you? I'm really excited to share with all of you. I finally launched my website. Finally! I know. So I just wanted to go over what that entails and kind of explain the theory behind it. So since appearing on the Time Is Now podcast, please go follow them on Rumble. They're amazing. I got some commissions to do pyramids. I don't have one behind me, but the pyramids that I usually show, and I'm going to show you the page in a minute. Going and rattling my brain through all the places you can make websites. I was playing with a bunch of them, and the store component to a lot of these sites, it's more expensive and it's a headache, and I still need to work a 9 to 5 eventually, or something, stable income. But this, I wanted to have my portfolio up with artwork, what I do, what I'm about, and where you can find me. Basically, you can find me here, obviously, but not everybody checks my channel out. Hi, everybody who doesn't. Hi. So I'm going to share screen. So here is my site. It's www.allylatkreciations211.com. And these are the pyramids. And those two are actually for sale. I didn't make those for any, I'm making them for the collective. Prices are varying on the pyramids. It's what you want in them. The largest one is 150, and I can make smaller ones. So yeah, it might seem expensive, but it's the materials that I'm putting in them. I'm really not profiting from that. I want you guys to get the work, and I'm giving it at a fair price for the materials. There's copper, there's silver, shavings in there. The gems are very pricey right now. I only get real gems, so I got to shop around, and sometimes the bulk is expensive. So, and I put a lot of gems in there. So a normal person that does the pyramids, they do like a layer of stone, and then they put the epoxy layers in there with some more stones. I don't do that. That's what makes me a little different from other people, is I'm layering stone after stone after stone after element after element. I'm not putting in epoxy colored layers. I have ring holders, so that's the smaller guys. I just got new molds, so the tips won't come off. And if anybody really wants work that has, no tops or melt, I had to do some surgery on them because not all the creations come out of the molds perfectly. I sell those at discounted rates. So yes. I custom make the love. I have family. I have the whole cart behind me with different signs. I do a lot of hair clips. So if you know any, and those are representative of the holiday season. I have another one in another picture. Here's more of those ring holders. And then I do sculptural painting, which is taking foam and putting it on canvas. And right at the moment, I don't have a paint collection. I had to give all my paint away, and that was thousands of dollars worth of paint I just donated to people. But right now I have spray paint, so I'm using that and marker. But I'm doing also sculptural with flowers and different types of flowering, so that should be fun. And here's more of the website with more. This is like the Christmassy type colors. I'm using tree branches. I'm out of my backyard. A lot of the stuff is sourced out of my backyard. Some of it I have to order. So the large pyramids usually take me about a week. The hearts, I just got new molds because they're not, and new epoxies on its way. They're not drying properly. So yeah. Everything by me is trial by error, and it is what it is. So this, as we're going through the site, I just wanted to showcase some of the works that I have done. Not everything here is for sale, like the Hermit's Journey. I did that, not staying in my house. Portrait of Ethan. I do also draw portraits. I didn't include this on the website because it all depends on the time that I have. These drawings take me a while. I'm working on one for a friend I promised her like years ago I would do it. And it's taking me a while. So drawings are a little on the different side, but I usually charge $125 to $175 for 11 by 17 drawing. But there's a wait list on that right now. But I do that as they come. This one with nature is for sale, and that is the highest amount that I am selling something for, because it's pretty large, and I try to do everything with shipping included. So it's about $400 US. This quantum AI metaphysics is like right here. That's not being sold. And the Hermit's Journey is not, that's hanging up in my house. So here's a custom drawing. This is a friend that I just did a commission for with her dog. And then these two were actually shown in a gallery space in Chelsea, Manhattan. Those are also not for sale. And there's my soy candles that I have. Now, oracle readings. I basically say oracle readings are helpful to know what you need to focus on in life and get some helpful tips from the universe. Aside from being an artist, and I say what I am and what my guides do through the cards. And I will note this, I do not do medium readings. I do not. I don't connect to the other side like other mediums. I'm a mental medium. I channel, but I channel from my higher self and my guides. I don't have anything possessing me, and my soul is intact, but I do not do medium readings. I do oracle readings, and if I pick stuff up, I will share that with you. And I also mentioned that I do the readings once a week on my YouTube channel. Hi, guys. And I do it off of Zoom. So if you do want to book with me, make sure you have Zoom, because I don't have any other outlet at the moment. Also, my time slots, I put that there, but everything is based on everything else that I'm doing, which most of it is volunteer work. All of it that I do on Rumble is voluntary. It's just me being a nice person and getting We Not Me going. And then I moderate, and then I like to support other people. So I make time for those shows. So please be aware that my reading schedule is a little wonky. Saturdays is usually my best time, and Sundays it varies, and weekdays as well. It depends on what's going on, and again, that will change. But with all of this, please email me if you want a custom order, if you want to see more of my artwork, if you want something, And we'll get into that in a little bit. And here's the protection soy candles. When I stop sharing screen, I'll show you more. But I have a varied range of scents that I have concocted. Florida water and sage, lavender and sage, sandalwood and vanilla, lang lang and sage. I have frankincense. That's just frankincense. And rosemary and mint. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything else at the moment. Because I went a little bananas. But all the candles on top have gems on top, white sage, and inside some of it you can see on the top and some you can't. I sprinkle black salt, and black salt's for protection. All of it's for protection. The gems, I have tiger's eye, clear quartz, amethyst, obsidian, and pieces of shungite. Some of them, the shungite stone is a little weird and wonky. I'm trying to find another distributor to getting my tiny pieces. But all those are infused in the candles. They're very light scented. I'm just new at making candles and being completely honest, but I always wanted to do it. So it is what it is, but they're lightly scented. They're not heavy scented. And the sage is from my garden. So I made like a tea, kind of infused some of the leaves inside of it. And same with the mint. Everything is used with essential oils. And then lastly, I just wanted to show, this is an example of my work. Not everything here is for sale. I do everything for the moment privately. This is Squarespace. I chose Squarespace because the pricing on making the website in general is expensive, but not as bad as other sites. And I like their layouts. I played for weeks on different websites and found this one to be user-friendly. I warped back to 18 years ago to college, and when I had to take a web design, or I don't even remember what it was called, computer science or something, whatever it was, we had to make a website. And I could tell you what, not for me. Dyslexia and coding is not a good thing. So I'm doing all these sales on private, meaning you can't just go to the site and buy something. You have to email me. And the reason being, for the moment, it's costly to have them do a lot of that midway work. And some of the custom pieces, if you want something custom, I like to, tell you what I have in stock and what you want, and then I make it for you. Candles and stuff, I only make small batches because I'm one person and that's what I can do right now. So they can also be custom. I know people have allergies to certain things or don't want the sage or whatever. I can custom make candles as well. They're starting at $15 with shipping included if you are in the United States. So I tell you on the bottom of the website, my PayPal, my Venmo. For artwork and customizations, I do take checks, right? And then I have all of where you can find me at the bottom of the page. And I am hoping to figure out how to put a blog on this so that I can do photos of the progress of what I'm doing, or some of the pictures of me actually working, and my thought behind what I'm doing. So I wanted to just have something up simple where you could see it, feel the energy off of it, and get a taste for the profession that I chose to get my degree in. It's 18. It like dawned on me as I was like, what am I going to do for a video? It's getting late. And I wanted to put up a video, and I just launched this website. And this is what I've been focused on for the last 3 nights. So I'm excited. I wish I would have had this 18 years ago and the ability to make websites. I am not a graphic designer by any stretch of the imagination. And sorry for those who have ADHD and obsessive compulsive needing everything in the straight line kind of deal. And on the phone, it looks wonky. Just saying. I'm using a desktop and usually use a computer to do a lot of my work. I don't really use my phone for that. So tell me how it is on the phone. I don't know. But this is Florida water sage. It's lightly scented. There's nothing super strong. I have not lit this yet, but there's the gems. And because of the soy component, these gems usually should be sitting in, but I had to put them on top that are free floating. This one is Lang Lang Sage. I love the smell. All the stickers are handwritten besides a little homemade with love. I did all of these by hand. This is rosemary mint. So the mint was picked out of my garden. I should have had green gems in there, but I like tiger's eye. This is lavender sage. You have amethyst, clear quartz, obsidian, and sage, and labradorite. Labradorite. I have labradorite in a few of these. So you're getting a lot of gems in most of the candles. And then some of them you can see the black salt. And I just sprinkle a little bit and say a blessing over the candle as it's cooling. This one you can see the black salt. And this is frankincense. During a medium reading, the first one I did in June, it wasn't the first one, but in June, working with the angelics and working with the archangels, I was told to have frankincense as a protection and a stronger connection to them. So I made frankincense candles. And this is sandalwood vanilla. It smells like both, and it smells really yummy. So yeah, these are all of the candles that I have. I only made 6 of each. I have more nice jars coming. And some of them, the tops don't close, and that's because of the gems. But I wrap the boxes really tight. So just be aware. But when the candle is done, you can reuse the container. I use all of my other containers. Sorry, guys, I'm going to put this down. All right. So yeah, that's my website. I did not include these little minis, keychain fun things just yet. I'm making a whole bunch of those, and those are going to be on the cheaper side. I just have to figure out enveloping for those, because the other stuff all the other work have to be in boxes. That's just how it goes. The epoxy, depending on the weather and the temperature, can break. I know a few people that had some of my stuff, as soon as it fell on the floor, it shatters. Not that I want that, but it happens. And most of those were gifts. So yeah. But the sculptural paintings and all that stuff, they come in from very tiny to very large. And the paintings are going to vary, and they're not out of range for, I'm not overcharging. Trust me, a lot of them are between 125. The smaller ones will be 50, and some of them will be 25. It's not bad. And depending what is in it and how much material is in it is going to be the price tag. And all of that's going to be done privately. So, and the only reason why I'm doing it that way is the government wants your money. And guess what? No. I got to pay taxes on everything else and try to figure out how to do this for the moment. And if I do launch a business, I have to have enough income in capital to have an LLC. That's a couple of bucks right there. I don't have that. I have other things that need to have precedence first, which is my pipes, my car, finding somebody to build a shed, and getting things moved into my house. Still haven't found somebody to help me. And now I keep calling people. Now I have luck. But I have a lot of luck when it comes to certain things. So I wanted to do a video this is like my passion, besides what's behind me on the bookshelf. Love books, love reading them. But I have to start making some kind of income. And I want to make sure that what I'm doing is making people happy, that it's priced where people can afford it. And I'm not undercutting myself by charging less, but I'm putting more material in it. Epoxy is extremely expensive right now. I'm trying to wait for when the sales hit. The flowers are not cheap either, but I'm putting dry flowers. They're not fake. They're all were once alive. The gems are really extremely, depending on the stone, expensive. And copper is ridiculous. But when you want to get a result and you want to have the healing and you want to have the energy coming off of it, it needs to be done correctly and it needs to be precise. So those, for other people, they charge more than 150. I can tell you that. And there's less elements in it. So just wanted to get this out there for everybody. It's Allylattkreations211.com. Please go check it out. If you're interested in my work, besides doing videos. And again, the oracle readings that I'm doing are very much what I do on the channel, but it's one-to-one. And it's more focused, pinpointed focus to your energy and to what the universe wants you to know. And those are $40 for a 1 hour. And if you're only getting it like a half reading because you just want to chit chat with me, that's $20. But it varies. My schedule is varied between life happening and when I have time when I'm not doing everything else, which is a lot these days. So if it's just a chit chat, you know, with some cards, it's 20. If you want a full spread, 40. And I'm only giving certain people options because not everybody can afford a full reading, and it does drain my energy. And Spirit says I need to have an equal give and take of energy. I just can't be doing everything for free. I wish I could, but I can't. Trust me. I know what it is to not have any money. I know what it means to have something precious for homemade for the holiday. And buying, I'm one of those that support small businesses, and I support people who are just coming out and making it. Whether it be beading, whether it be whatever it is. I try to support as many people as possible, especially during the holiday time. Thinking about other people, thinking about what can spruce up a house and change the feng shui and the energy within it. So there's something for everybody. If you're an artist and you love artwork hanging on your wall, I can do that. If you want something custom done, that's the thing with the customization. It's going to look like what's on the page. I do not have my oil painting set. And that is extraordinarily expensive at the moment. Things are very inflated. Why I am just sticking to the flowers, the resin, and the foam and spray, because a whole oil paint set is ridiculous. And for how much I use, I need to start making some bank before I can get into oil painting again. And the acrylic as well, not cheap for good stuff. Okay. When you go to the store and you get the kitty box set, yeah, that's not what I use. And not to say there's anything wrong with it. It's just not the quality that I like to paint with. Artists have preferences, and no. And I got some cheap watercolors the other day just to paint, free my mind. And you could tell they're really cheap. You could tell it's bad how it's dried. Oh man. But yeah, I want everybody to hopefully support me there and just check it out. Again, I know a lot of people are financially pinched as well, but sharing and liking and subscribing to my channel is the best way you can help me. When it comes to the artwork, just check out the website. If you're interested, great. If not, great. It's okay. I am not offended. Art is in the eye of the beholder, and if you do or don't like something, that's okay. I had to take 4 years of critiquing other people's artwork, and it's not easy. And there's ways and mechanisms in our language, to not beat somebody up and be nice, but critical. Right. And not everybody has that kind of language. So I'm not here as an art critic. I'm not here to have my work criticized. But if you like something that you see, or you're interested in something, a specific genre of what I do, let me share screen again, because I'll explain this. It's easier for me sometimes to just show. So I don't know if you see my cursor, but this teal piece is for sale. The purple piece, this green piece, the pink, this copper and black. This, I don't even know what color that is, like lime green. And then I have a whole bunch of these. I just took one of them to put a picture up, but I have a bunch of these in different types of arrangements and different compositions. So those are for sale. I have a whole ton of clips. Obviously, I'm not going to put a million of them up, but I do have a lot of different colors and different shapes. So if you're interested in the clips, please, again, email me. I'll send you pictures of what I have in stock, which happens to be a lot. These two pyramids, I believe, are I want to say they're like medium. This one might be large. I have to take measurements. I do cup coasters and paperweights. I do make those. I haven't had the time, well, really the space on my work table station to make those, but they're coming in time. This purple one's for sale. This is for sale. The wands, I had a couple of mold issues, so I just bought new molds, so I'm going to be cranking some of those out. Again, the ring holders, and then this is a large pyramid, and there's about $150 worth of gems in there. I have selenite, silver, red jasper, obsidian, tourmaline, copper, a clear quartz, and the wire wrap of copper. I got white agate, the selenite. I have copper wire throughout, thicker copper, just layers and layers of shungite, and anything that absorbs energy and repels it, the negative, and EMF. So here's a little bit of a close-up, and this little guy in the middle, it's so tiny. Actually, hang on. Okay, this is heavy. But look how cute. There's epoxy here, so that way the elements stay. This is tiny. I have to measure this, but tiny. And here's another little tiny guy. Tiny. Again, epoxy's there. The smallest one. Some of these I have to, I'm not done with some of these yet. I like to do kind of give some more depth with color. That one is not going to be like this, but a lot of my work have these lines and stuff. That's the energy I'm picking up from the ground. So I kind of like tectonic lines, you know, when you see those graphs, I pick up the vibration. So it's cool in different lighting. And this one as well, this is another small one on the same size. I have to put some more color in it, but it's going to stay this. Cheaper pieces. And this one's sticky, so I have to pour more. But this is really not done yet, but this is one of those bigger pieces. Yeah, it has enough. I have to do another layer. But see all the flowery elements in there. That's what I have in stock at the moment. So yeah, work in progress. Still doing a lot of canvas work, still doing a lot of creations at the moment. All my molds for the large for the pyramids are taken at the moment. The hearts, those are going to be, I'm working on 2 right now and praying that they come out properly. The last one I did is an oopsie doodles. There's like overpour, and I have to take a sander to it to see if that will fix the problem. But I have not done that yet, so I don't know. Yeah, fun times in Alison land. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys some of my work, what I can do. Again, thank you all for your support and for subscribing to my channel. It's the reason doing my artwork was the real reason behind the channel, to put it out there. Because I couldn't afford a website. They're not cheap. And I bit the bullet and said to myself, well, you got to get something up for people to see your work. Cool beans. So I did. Now I have this little portfolio online that you can look at. And again, I'm here to create and make. So if you have something in mind that I could do, email me, Allylattkreations211 at gmail.com. All that stuff is at the bottom of the description of all my videos. If I don't get back to you right away, don't take offense. I've been overwhelmed with emails and correspondences and other things that are going on. So I'll get to you. I check my email often, but then I have to put boundaries up because I have to take care of myself. And I don't have, it's just a one-man show here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video about my channel, about now my new website. I'm really excited for that. And just creating artwork in hopes that it brings a smile, gives good energy, and you feel good. It's something when you walk into my house, I know for somebody that has OCD and other bombardment of just artwork everywhere, but for me, it comforts me. I get lost in my paintings. I like to sit in a museum in front of paintings and get lost in them. That's just me. It might not be you, but putting something unique and different that not many other people do is something I try to strive for. The flower stuff just came to me one day. And that's probably my guides saying that I need to incorporate live things into my work. So with that, guys, sending you each love, light, protection, and shielding. Please have a safe and wonderful weekend. Because of the time and because of all the work I just did, I'm going to do an Awaspy reading tomorrow, October 8th. So look out for that. And then hopefully Tuesday, I can go back to my oracle readings for the collective. This week, my energy was completely off and could not do a reading because I wouldn't get good results. And finally, like, I'm feeling the energy is calming for me. For other people, it's erratic, but for me, I'm getting back to my self. So I hope to see you guys on the next one. Please check out my website. Tell me what you think. And again, it's not perfect. I'm new to this. I just did what told me to do. So with that, guys, see you on the next one. Bye.